Okay, today's video, I'll try to show you how to put these chains on. And there is no right way, set way, whatever works for you. And what works for me is to key everything off this front hole, which is going to be right here. And I like to line it up about right in the middle of my 2x4. So what I'm going to do is come back 2 inches and mark that, and then you want to make sure your hole will miss the 2x4 as you go straight down through. So I'm going to set that at 1.25 inches. Now it's all going to be relevant to the size of wood you use, the dimensions of your wood, but for what I've got, this works well. To cut this hole, I want to use this is 1 1/8 inch. An inch bit would work. 7/8 would work. Just something big enough for the hole to or the chain to go through. So I'm just gonna drill this. And it goes right through. So that's that. Okay, the easiest thing to do is just let the chain kind of just lay naturally through the hole and find where it, where it's going to center itself. I like to put the chain, I don't know, 6 inches or so down here. So I'm going to mark 6 inches and measure back where this kind of just lays naturally. 2 inches looks good. So I'm going to set this at right at 2 inches from the back, and then where those two holes meet, just going to drill straight through with a bit big enough to put a 3/8 inch bolt through. So here we go. Alright, and there is your first one. Now, the easiest way to get the back one lined up is to take your level and draw a level line from the center of your hole. Just find where the level is and draw a line. Now this will give you your make your swing level. Then just find a measure your width or your depth mark from. You probably want to measure it off this front post because you need something that's plumb. So I'm just going to show you how I attach these chains, and you need 3 washers, a lock washer, a bolt or a nut, and a bolt. Okay, alright, this is the sequence to put your chains on. You want the washer, then slide the bolt through from the inside. Take one washer, put it inside, put the chain on, washer on the outside, lock washer, and then finally the nut. So, and I always use 3/8 inch stuff. It'll hold a bunch of weight. I don't know how much, but it's way more than you'll ever put in a swing. And just tighten it up. Now you just use the socket till your lock washer is good and tight. And there you have your first one. So now the only trick is to bore and assemble the bolt and chain assembly just like I did here. Okay, easiest way to measure this is just to measure off your front post. I'm going to measure this right at 20 inches. Mark that. And this one, what you want to do is get your level and get that plumb and draw you a line straight up here. Take your speed square and just kind of continue that mark on out. And then just measure it straight across. And there is your spot to mark the hole for the back chain. And we measured that 1.25 inches from the outside. So there's 1.25 inches. And it's just a simple process of drilling with our big paddle bit, drill through with the bit for the 3/8 inch bolt, and I'll show you what it looks like here in just a minute.